A young man was minding his own business at home when a ferocious beast materialized out of thin air, charging right at him. Just as the demon beast locked its eyes on Xingyu, a powerful incantation rang out. In the primordial chaos, when heaven and earth were still undivided, I forge a pact with blood and faith, summoning souls from the void. By blood, I swear this oath. By my words, I seal this pact. Heed my command. Lion Flame Rift. As the incantation ended, the demon beast was utterly obliterated, the threat neutralized. It all happened so fast that Xingyu could only wonder if he was dreaming as he rubbed his eyes. But when he opened his eyes again, the destruction around him was all too real. Where the demon beast had stood, there was now a young woman with a colossal lion at her side. It was Su Ruyan, the headmistress of Azure Dragon Academy. I apologize for all the trouble this has caused you. As for the damage to your home, our Azure Dragon Academy will take care of the cleanup and repairs. And we will, of course, provide you with proper compensation. With a smile, Su Ruyan handed Xingyu a business card and then left with the other Beastmasters. Xingyu watched his saviors leave, a bitter smile of admiration on his face. Everyone wants to be a Beastmaster these days. If only I could be one too. But I can't even afford a Beast Companion. I can't enter the National Beastmaster competition. I can't become a Beastmaster. And I can't protect anyone. While Xingyu was lost in his thoughts, a dog suddenly appeared out of nowhere. It gently placed a paw on his lap. Then it gave his face a playful lick, startling him. No way. Did you follow that giant lion in here? What is this, some kind of weird plot twist? A husky just falls from the sky? Wait, could this dog be a Beast Companion? Xingyu remembered seeing a dog like this in a book. That's it. This is a Swiftwind Hound from my textbook. It's a low bloodline species and doesn't require any spiritual power to raise. I can actually afford to keep you. This is amazing. With a Beast Companion, I could become a Beastmaster too. However, the National Beastmaster competition is in just 3 days. It's probably too late, huh? Despite his doubts, Xingyu decided to keep the Swiftwind Hound. But early the very next morning, Xingyu cradled the Swiftwind Hound in his arms. You know, you don't have much of a future if you stick with me. Though he said this, he was really thinking he ought to give the pup to someone who could properly feed it. This little guy's appetite is insane. He ate a week's worth of my food in a single night. Just then, a shop door creaked open. The owner spotted Xingyu and snapped. It's the crack of dawn. What are you doing loitering in front of my shop, kid? Sir, this Beast Companion. Are you interested? The shop owner glanced at the hound in Xingyu's arms and waved him away dismissively. A Swiftwind Hound? That's a low bloodline mutt. It doesn't even have an evolution path. Who'd waste money on that? Now get lost. You're bad for business. At those words, the Swiftwind Hound whimpered and burrowed deeper into Xingyu's arms. Fine. If no one else wants you, then I'll just have to keep you. At that moment, a notification panel appeared before him. Swiftwind Hound, initial form, level 1, loyalty, 59 bloodline, low, hidden bloodline, Hellfire bloodline, quality, epic talent, none. Hidden talent, Hellfire, can deal armor-piercing true damage to enemies. Evolution path, hidden evolution path, Hellfire Swiftwind Hound, Hellfire Swiftwind Wolf, Hellfire Nether Wolf, Abyss King Wolf. Am I seeing things? Xingyu rubbed his eyes. When he opened them again, the system panel was still floating above the Swiftwind Hound. A hidden evolution path? A hidden demon path? A common mutt like this isn't supposed to have an evolution path at all. Get out of here, the shop owner yelled, shooing him away with a broom. The owner can't see this? This panel? Is it only visible to me? As Xingyu was trying to figure this out, a familiar voice called out, Well, if it isn't little Xingyu. I thought I heard you weren't entering the national competition since you don't have a Beast Companion. It was Su Zhe, the son of the wealthiest family in Qingfeng City and Xingyu's former classmate from Xiangnan High. He walked up to Xingyu, eyed the Swiftwind Hound in his arms, and let out a mocking laugh. Looks like what Lena said was true. You really have no intention of getting into a Beastmaster Academy, do you? Of course, it's not like you could get in even if you wanted to. Huh? Xingyu was taken aback. Lena? You mean you still don't know? Your girlfriend? No, wait. I should say, your ex-girlfriend. Jiang Lena has been mine for a while now. Brother Zhe, where did you run off to? I couldn't find you, Lena said, clinging to Su Zhe's arm. He smirked, gesturing at Xingyu. Just ran into an old friend of yours. Go say hello. Lena finally noticed Xingyu and forced a laugh. Brother Zhe, don't joke. We have nothing to do with each other anymore. She couldn't believe her bad luck, running into him while with her new rich boyfriend, and him looking like a total loser with that worthless mutt. Jiang Lena, have you already forgotten who was there for you when you had nothing? Go have fun with your rich boyfriend. But don't you forget, I'm the one who broke up with you. Having said his piece, Xingyu turned to leave. His defiance enraged Su Zhe, who yelled, Xingyu, you bastard, get back here. I'm going to destroy you in the national competition. Lena quickly soothed him. Brother Zhe, don't stoop to his level. He's a nobody with a worthless mutt. I should have dumped him long ago. Hearing their words, Xingyu's resolve hardened. Who says the Swiftwind Hound is worthless? Just you wait. We'll We'll show you what we're made of. 3 days later, Violetwood Plaza. The National High-Level Beastmaster Unified Examination is about to begin. Qingfeng City Examination Site. All contestants, please enter the arena. The competition has officially begun. The moment Xingyu appeared, the other contestants started whispering. Isn't that Xingyu? What's he doing at the National Beastmaster competition? I thought he didn't even have a beast companion. Yeah, couldn't afford one. Heard he only registered 3 days ago. And you won't believe it. He applied to Azure Dragon Academy. Azure Dragon Academy? You're kidding, right? Isn't that one of the top 4 schools in the country? What give a loser like him the right to even apply? Ignoring the whispers, Xingyu walked up to the examiner's desk. Hello, sir. I'm here for the exam. Chun Kainyan, Azure Dragon Academy's admissions officer for the Qingfeng district, was lounging in his chair. He glanced up at Xingyu. He couldn't help but wonder, is this really the only student from the entire Qingfeng district who applied to our academy? Xingyu, you really don't know your place, do you? Over the last 5 years, only 8 students from Qingfeng City even dared to apply to Azure Dragon Academy, and not a single one got in. If a loser like you gets in, I'll get on my knees and call you dad. In response to Suja's taunts, Xingyu shot back coldly, then get ready to call me dad. Then he turned to Chun Kainyan. I'm ready. We can begin the exam. Student Xingyu, I need to make something clear, Chun Kainyan said. Azure Dragon Academy has a rigorous exam, and you chose not to select any backup schools. That means if you fail, you won't be able to apply to any other Beastmaster academies. Xingyu's reply was firm. I understand. Let's begin. With no further objections, Chun Kainyan began the assessment. First up, the spiritual power test. He gestured to a crystal ball on the table. Xingyu nodded and placed his hand on the crystal. Xingyu, your spiritual power is 316. Suja burst out laughing. Is that all? You can't even meet Azure Dragon Academy's minimum requirement. Chun Kainyan said nothing, but he was inwardly disappointed. For a moment, he'd hoped a promising new talent had appeared. Just as he was about to call up the next candidate, something impossible happened. The number on the crystal ball suddenly shot up to 621, 711, 800, until it finally stopped at 1028, stunning everyone present. Spiritual power directly determines how many beast companions a beastmaster can contract in their lifetime. Every 100 points of spiritual power allows for 1 beast companion contract. And with a score of 1028, that means Xingyu has the potential to become a 10-star beastmaster. In the last several decades, very few in the entire Dragon Nation have ever reached that rank. It seems the Dragon Nation is about to welcome another true genius. Chun Kainyan thought to himself as he announced, Contestant Xingyu, spiritual power, 1028. If I recall, last year's prodigy, Yining Shuang, only scored 1030. Unbelievable. Your spiritual power is only 2 points shy of Yining Shuang's record. Still refusing to accept it, Suja scoffed. So what? The Azure Dragon Academy exam has 2 parts. He'll definitely fail the next one. The Beast Companion Bloodline Test. Contestant Xingyu. Time for the second part of the examination. As Chun Kainyan spoke, a technician hurried over and whispered, Instructor Chun, the spiritual power detector had a minor glitch. This contestant's actual score is 1032. 2 points higher than Yining Shuang? Chun Kainyan thought for a moment. Don't announce the error for now. The technician nodded. Understood, Instructor Chun, and quickly left. The second test, an assessment of Xingyu's Beast Companion's bloodline, officially began. Contestant Xingyu, please summon your Beast Companion. Hey Feng, it's your time to shine. Everyone held their breath in anticipation. But the moment they saw that Xingyu's Beast Companion was just a common Swiftwind Hound, they were completely stunned. A Swiftwind Hound? Isn't that the beast with the absolute lowest quality bloodline? Who in their right mind would still form a contract with a Swiftwind Hound these days? Aside from spiritual power, a beast bloodline is a critical factor in a beastmaster's potential. It's obvious that this beast companion's bloodline quality is far too low. Just as Chun Kainyan was about to fail Xingyu, someone suddenly shouted, Everyone look, that's definitely not just a Swiftwind Hound. Swiftwind Hounds don't have an evolution path. At that moment, Hei Feng, who had looked like a husky, transformed into a massive, demonic beast, a description panel materializing above its head. Hellfire Swiftwind Wolf, Stage, Initial Form, Level 1. Bloodline, Epic Hellfire. Talent, Hellfire. Attributes, Fire Wind. Skills, Hellfire Entanglement, Targeting Skill. Hellfire Roar, Piercing Attack. Evolution Path, Unknown. A second stage, Evolution? This Xingyu is way more incredible than we imagined. A satisfied smile spread across Chun Kainyan's face as he announced. Contestant Xingyu has passed the examination. Welcome to Azure Dragon Academy. Hearing the results, Suja and Lina immediately tried to sneak away, but Xingyu's voice stopped them. Where do you two think you're going? Aren't you going to say hello to your new dad? You little punk, don't get ahead of yourself. I'm not calling you anything. What are you going to do about it? Suja retorted, puffing out his chest. Hey Feng. Understanding instantly, Hey Feng walked over and gently pressed a paw on Suja's head, pinning him to the ground. Now, you were saying? Though it pained him, Suja had no choice but to comply. I don't have a son like you. Get lost. With that, Xingyu recalled Hey Feng and walked away without a second glance. As he passed Lena, she shamelessly tried, Xingyu, you know I've always had feelings for you. So, do you think we could? Sorry, I don't look back. Xingyu rejected her flatly and walked away. I have to tell my sister the good news that I got into Azure Dragon Academy. Excitedly, Xingyu pulled out his phone and made the call. The moment it connected, he heard a faint, weak voice. You. It was followed by a terrified scream before the line went dead. Fearing the worst, he immediately bolted to find his sister. Meanwhile, at the agricultural market on the outskirts of Qingfeng City, a monster attack was in full swing. Rushue clutched a child, hiding behind a crumbling wall. She whispered, trying to keep her voice steady, "Don't be afraid." Just then, the demon beast was right behind them. Its eyes were locked onto her. At that same moment, after a frantic search, Xingyu finally reached the market, his heart pounding in his chest. What the hell happened? Where's my sister? He pushed his way through the fleeing crowd, deeper into the monster-infested market. He arrived just in time to see the demon beast's claw come crashing down on the wall. My sister is behind there. Sis. Without a second thought, Xingyu and Hey Feng charged forward. Suddenly, a notification panel appeared. Hellfire Swift-Wind Wolf, Hey Feng. Available skills. Hellfire Roar, Hellfire Entanglement. Use? Yes. Hey Feng. Hellfire Entanglement. Hellfire Roar. But Hey Feng didn't use any skills. It didn't move an inch, only turning to look back at Xingyu, seeing the monster about to strike his sister. In that desperate moment, Xingyu's mind flashed back to the Beastmaster who had saved him. That day when the window shattered, that person from Azure Dragon Academy chanted some kind of incantation. I'll give it a try. In the primordial chaos, when heaven and earth were still undivided, I form an alliance with heart and blood, summoning spirits from the great void. By blood, I swear this oath. By my words, I seal this pact. Heed my command. The moment Xingyu finished speaking, Hey Feng's Hellfire Roar activated. A single blast annihilated the demon beast, leaving even Xingyu stunned. It's dead? Is this the true power of a beast companion? He suddenly remembered his sister was still near the monster and rushed over to her. Are you okay, sis? Seeing she was safe, he finally breathed a sigh of relief. I'm sorry I was late. Thank God you're okay. Xingyu, how did you? I got into Azure Dragon Academy. From now on, I'm a real Beastmaster. Oh right, this is my contracted beast companion, the Hellfire Swiftwind Wolf, Hey Feng. A short while later, Xingyu and Rushue inspected the demon beast's corpse and found a spiritual core. Initial form demon, beast spiritual core. Attribute, poison. Acquisition, dropped by an anomalous beast. Effect, can increase a beast companion's poison attribute. Attack +5. Experience +10. Without hesitation, Xingyu tossed it to Hey Feng. It was only a poison attribute spiritual core from a low-level beast. But hey, every little bit helps. It could still be useful for Hey Feng's evolution. That night, Rushue watched Xingyu as he slept. After confirming the dragon-shaped mark on his back was still there, she made a call. The Dragon Cloud Forbidden Seal is stable. The Spirit Soul Dragon King's seal hasn't weakened at all. Then how can he contract a beast companion? This shouldn't be possible. The voice on the other end replied, It seems this is fate's design. Just continue to watch over him. Yes, I understand. I will keep him safe. Time flew by, and soon it was time for Xingyu to leave for the academy. A large crowd from the market gathered to see him off. Not only had they packed food for his journey, but everyone had also pooled their money to help him. They pressed the money they'd collected into his hands to help with his academy expenses. All right, everyone, you don't need to see me off. I promise I'll come back and visit during my break. With that, he and his sister boarded the train. A few hours later, attention, passengers. Demon beasts have been detected on the tracks ahead. The train car may experience some shaking. A moment later, another announcement followed. Passengers, we have cleared the dangerous section of the track. We are now proceeding normally. Xingyu, Rushue, and the other passengers had barely breathed a sigh of relief when a loud crash echoed through the car. The train suddenly shook violently. An urgent announcement blared. Attention, passengers. 7 three-eyed giant apes have appeared ahead. Please secure your belongings and ensure your own safety. The roof of the train car buckled inward under powerful impacts. Then, the roof ripped open and a demon beast dropped in, sending passengers into a panic scramble. Xingyu quickly pulled Rushue to the farthest corner from the beast. Sister, hide here and don't come out. Xingyu, what are you doing? Xingyu didn't answer, instead turning to face the demon beast. Just as the demon beast's claw came down, a shimmering golden fox appeared out of nowhere, lashing out with its tail to smack the beast in the face and block the attack. You idiot! What are you doing just standing there? Get back if you don't want to die. A girl with vibrant red hair stepped in front of Xingyu, shielding him. She then commanded her golden fox. Xiao Xiao, Thunder Flash. With that, the girl and her fox charged the demon beast together. Three-tailed Thunder Fox. Level, Transcendent Body, Rank 3. Bloodline, Thunder Fox Bloodline. Quality, Epic. Attributes, Thunder Wind. Evolution, Three-tailed Thunder Fox, Four-tailed Thunder Fox, Nine-tailed Thunder Fox. Hidden Evolution, Extreme Shadow Scarlet Electric Fox, Crimson Lotus Venomous Fox. Skills, Three-tailed Thunderstorm. A simultaneous sweep of all three tails, inflicting electrical damage and a 3-second stun. Thunder Flash, a teleportation skill that instantly closes the distance to an enemy, evading attacks while simultaneously inflicting lightning damage. Xingyu's eyes widened as he read the information. A three-tailed Thunder Fox. And with that spear, that's Xin Yanran, the Sky Dome Guildmaster's daughter. We're saved. As the three-eyed giant ape grew enraged, Xingyu shouted for the other passengers to evacuate. Just then he noticed something odd. Three-eyed giant apes are pack animals. Why is there only one? The thought had barely crossed his mind when two more three-eyed giant apes appeared. While Xin Yanran was distracted by the first ape, the other two snuck up behind her for an ambush. Fortunately, Xingyu swiftly summoned Heifeng, who used Hellfire Entanglement to restrain all three of the giant apes. He'd saved Xin Yanran from a dangerous surprise attack. I didn't expect you to be a beastmaster too. Thank you so much, Xin Yanran said gratefully. Don't mention it. Anyone would have done the same. But about your beast companion. Xingyu looked at the panel above Xiao Xiao with concern. Beast status, mental suppression, listless. Diagnosis, post-battle stress syndrome. Treatment, brew soul-soothing flowers with a lightning attribute catalyst and a dissolved, complete water attribute demon beast spiritual core. Lately, has it been getting overly agitated during fights? And then after, it becomes listless and tends to hurt itself, right? Xin Yanran stared, astonished. How did you know? I can't just tell her I can read its status panel, Xingyu thought, then quickly explained it's suffering from post-battle stress syndrome. I read about it in a beast pathology handbook. The three-tailed thunder fox species is especially susceptible. No wonder Xiao has been so down lately. So it's an illness. Thank you so much. I'll treat her the second I get home. Xin Yanran gave Xingyu a powerful slap on the back that nearly made him cough up his lunch. Then she slung an arm around his shoulders, buddy style, and declared, "You're my little brother." In that moment, she didn't notice. Rushua, standing nearby, was glaring daggers at her. Rushua walked up, took Xingyu's other arm, and said with a tight smile, "Excuse me, but he's my little brother." Xin Yanran arched an eyebrow, then marched right over and hooked her arm through Xingyu's other one, grinning. "Oh, is that so? Well, from now on, he's my little brother. My little brother. He's mine." Neither would back down, pulling Xingyu's arms back and forth. Xingyu groaned internally. "Oh no. Ladies, you're gonna pull me in half." A few hours later, Azure Dragon Academy, Central Plaza. An instructor stood before the neatly lined-up students, smiling as he spoke into a microphone. "New students, welcome to Azure Dragon Academy. Please wait patiently for the headmaster to arrive." Standing in line, Xingyu let out a soft sigh, after saying goodbye to Big Sis Qin. "I've finally made it here, safely." Suddenly, a loud roar echoed across the plaza. Then, everyone watched as a massive beast carrying a woman on its back swooped down from the sky. It's a violet flame lion. That's Headmaster Su. It's Headmaster Su Ruyan. Xingyu's jaw dropped. Isn't that the woman who defeated the Shadow Demon Dragon? I can't believe she's the headmaster of Azure Dragon Academy. Su Ruyan guided the violet flame lion to a smooth landing. The instructor immediately approached, handing her the microphone. "Headmaster, would you like to say a few words to the new students?" Su Ruyan nodded. She took the microphone and addressed the new students, her voice stern. "Congratulations on your admission to Azure Dragon Academy. However, I must emphasize one thing. I don't care if you come from a prestigious family or a humble background. Here, at Azure Dragon Academy, everyone follows my rules. Especially rule number 8. Confused whispers spread through the new students. Rule number 8? You mean that special one? What rule is that? Su Ruyan continued, rule number 8. Any conflict between students, regardless of who's right or wrong, will be settled by a duel in the arena. The loser must apologize to the winner. Hearing this, the new student's expression soured. Rule number 8 seems harsh, Xingyu thought, but keeps the rich kids from bullying everyone else. It gives normal students a way to fight back. 2 hours later, in Xingyu's classroom, students were introducing themselves. When it was his turn, the moment he said his name, a classmate named Wu Shengyu shot to his feet, pointing excitedly. "You're Xiao Xingyu. I can't believe we're in the same class. You're that monster with spiritual power almost as high as Senior Yining Shuang, right?" At the podium, Chun Kanyan grumbled impatiently. "All right, that's enough. Sit down. Class is starting." Wu Shanyu quickly sat down, then leaned over to Xingyu and whispered with a grin, "Brother Xiao, from now on, I'm your guy." Chen Kanyan cleared his throat loudly and barked, "Silence." He wrote on the board, then turned to the class. "My name is Chen Kanyan, and I'll be your homeroom teacher. I expect you all to work hard at Azure Dragon Academy. Now, open your Beast Compendium to the first chapter. We'll start with the fundamentals of Beast Companions. A Beast Companion's power is determined by two main factors. The first is its level. The known levels from lowest to highest are initial form, mature form, complete form, transcendent form, and beast form. Second is the quality of its bloodline. Bloodlines are ranked from lowest to highest. A higher quality bloodline not only means a stronger beast, but also gives it a suppressive aura over weaker species. Additionally, a beast's attributes also create elemental suppressions. For example, the 5 basic elements, metal, wood, water, fire, and earth all restrain each other. Metal overcomes wood, wood overcomes earth, earth overcomes water, water overcomes fire, and fire overcomes metal. Besides these, there are variations like the sand attribute and the thunder attribute. I won't go through them all one by one. The lecture droned on. While his classmates listened attentively, Xingyu was slumped over his desk, fast asleep. Furious, Chen Kanyan threw a piece of chalk at his head and yelled, "Xingyu, on your feet." Xingyu groggily stood up. Chen Kanyan snapped, "The nerve. You dare sleep in my class. Tell me, what is the sky demon lizard's weakness? If you can't answer, pack your things and get out." Xingyu replied, "The poison sac under its belly." Chen Kanyan, slightly surprised, pressed on. "All right, next question. Where do frozen ice crocodiles typically live?" Xingyu answered, "The Frostfall Lake region in the southern Dragon Nation and the cold abyss waterfall beneath the Kunlun Mountains." His classmates stared, their jaws agape. Chen Kanyan was stunned. Pushing him further, he posed a much harder question. "If you encountered a heavenly Punisher tiger in the wild, what would you do?" Xingyu answered, "I'd put my ID card in my mouth, find a shady spot, and lie down." Chen Kanyan stared, bewildered. "Why?" The other students also looked at him, curious. Xingyu chuckled. "Because the heavenly Punisher tiger is a mutated, Beast King level demon beast. Only a 6-star Beast Master or higher could even hope to face one. For an apprentice like me, running into one means certain death. So, I'd hold my ID in my mouth to make it easier for my family to identify the body. And lying down in the shade might keep it from decomposing too fast." Chen Kanyan slammed his hand on the desk and roared, "Full marks for that answer." "Xingyu, that question was from the very last chapter of the textbook. How did you?" Before he could finish, Xingyu pulled out 3 textbooks and chuckled. "Because I've already finished them all." The other students groaned. "Give us a break. How are we supposed to compete with that? What kind of monster is he?" Chen Kanyan spoke up. "All right, everyone, study on your own for now. Xingyu, come with me." A moment later, outside the classroom, Xingyu said, "Teacher Chen, I'm sorry about sleeping in class. It won't happen again." Chen Kanyan replied, "That's not what this is about. You finished the entire semester's theory in half a class?" Xingyu replied, "It's all thanks to your brilliant teaching, sir." Chen Kanyan grumbled, "Cut the crap, you little brat. If you're done with the theory, go study something more advanced." He handed him a card and patted his shoulder. "This is a library card for the academy. With this, you can get into the Azure Dragon library anytime and check out books for free. Now go on. There's nothing more I can teach you here." A short while later, at the Azure Dragon Academy library, Xingyu was quietly reading when Wang Yin and his posse swaggered in. "Listen up. For today, this library is all mine. All the guys get out." Recognizing him as the son of Vice Headmaster Wang Dongsheng, the other male students didn't dare object and quickly cleared out. "Haha," Wang Yin grinned sleazily at the remaining girls. "Why don't you ladies stay and keep me company?" "Hith hith." The frightened girls cried out, "Young Master Wang, please let us leave." Just then, Xingyu, the only guy who hadn't left, chucked the book he was reading straight at Wang Yan's head. "Real classy." Wang Yin whirled around, furious. "Who did that?" One of his lackeys pointed at Xingyu. "Young Master Wang, it was that punk." Xingyu stepped in front of one of the girls. "Picking on girls? You've got no shame." Wang Yin shot back. "And who the hell are you? Playing the hero?" The girl he was protecting whispered urgently, "You should get out of here. He's the vice headmaster's son. You don't want to mess with him." Xingyu scoffed. "So his dad's the vice headmaster? No wonder he's such a jerk." This didn't seem to bother Wang Yin. He puffed out his chest. "Glad we're clear on that. Now if you know what's good for you, get on your knees and apologize." "Piss off," Xingyu yelled, then delivered a swift, powerful kick right between Wang Yan's legs. He crumpled to the ground, clutching himself in agony. His lackeys rushed to his side. "Young Master Wang, are you okay?" Wang Yin pointed a trembling finger at Xingyu. "How dare you? Do you have any idea who I am? You dare lay a hand on me? I'll make sure you never walk out of this library. Today, you'll learn who really runs this place." Just then, Su Rian entered, followed by Chen Kanyan. She'd overheard Wang Yan's boast. "My, what big words. I wasn't aware that you were in charge of Azure Dragon Academy." Wang Yin flinched. How did the headmaster find out so fast? He thought. Su Ruyan approached him, her face like stone. Wang Yin, I know what happened. If you two have a problem, you'll settle it according to rule number 8. News of the duel spread like wildfire through the academy. Excited students rushed to the arena to watch. Hurry up. Xingyu and Wang Yin are dueling in the arena. Let's go. But Wang Yan's beast is the six-clawed void leopard, a legendary bloodline. Can Xingyu actually win? Of course he can. My bro Xingyu is unbeatable. A moment later, at the arena, Chen Kanyan sat in the stands, looking down at Xingyu. Xingyu, don't let me down. The referee shouted. The match is about to begin. Contestants to the stage. At his call, Xingyu and Wang Yin stepped forward and shook hands. Wang Yin sneered. Xingyu, you're about to learn what happens when you cross me. Xingyu just chuckled. Is that right? Well, I'll be waiting for your apology. The referee shouted again. Let the match begin. Wang Yin began the summoning. Come forth, Ice Flame. A second later, Ice Flame materialized beside Wang Yin. Xingyu didn't immediately summon his own beast. Instead, he used his system to analyze Ice Flame. Rank, initial form, rank 1. Bloodline, legendary. Attributes, wind, frost. Innate talent, illusionary ice movement. All attacks inflict freezing damage, reducing enemy movement and attack speed by 30%. Skill, Ice Shatter. Fires an ice sphere that explodes on impact, releasing rings of ice for an area of effect attack. Loyalty, 72. A dual attribute beast, huh? Xingyu thought. His expression turned serious as he called out. All right, Heifeng, your turn. A moment later, Heifeng materialized on the stage. Wu Xingyu exclaimed, whoa, brother Xingyu's beast is awesome. Another student agreed. Just based on looks, it completely crushes the competition. In the VIP box, Su Rian stared at Heifeng, lost in thought. Xingyu's beast. I've never seen one like it. It looks like an evolution of a Galehound. But Galehounds are considered trash-tier beasts, with no known evolutionary path. How'd he manage it? Down in the arena, hearing the crowd praise Xingyu's beast only fueled Wang Yan's jealousy. Just for show. Let's see how you handle this. With that, Wang Yin ordered Ice Flame to attack with Frost Rend. Xingyu countered, commanding Heifeng to use Serpentine Dodge to evade, and close the distance to Ice Flame. But just as it got close, Heifeng was about to strike, but Ice Flame was faster. It circled around to Heifeng's flank and raked its claws across its back, forcing Heifeng to back off with a yelp of pain. In the stands, Chen Kanyan frowned. Xingyu's Hellfire Gale Wolf is a fire and wind attribute beast, while the six-clawed Void Leopard is ice and wind. Is the elemental disadvantage really impossible to overcome? In the arena, Ice Flame pressed its advantage, striking relentlessly with its claws. Heifeng was forced on the defensive, only able to dodge. Xingyu, I'm going to cripple that beast of yours. Wang Yin shrieked. Ice Flame, use Arctic Shatter. On command, Ice Flame halted its attack, opened its mouth, and shot an orb of ice. It struck Heifeng and exploded, encasing it in a massive block of ice. Seeing this, Wang Yin roared with laughter. Xingyu, it's almost over. Your beast is about to be frozen solid. In the stands, all eyes were on Xingyu, waiting to see what he would do next. But in the arena, Xingyu just smiled. You think so? Heifeng, Night Shadow Sneak. The crowd watched in stunned silence as Heifeng dissolved into a wisp of dark energy, vanishing from within the ice. In the stands, Chun Kenyan and Su Rian frowned in unison, the same thought flashing through their minds. A dark attribute? The Hellfire Gale Wolf is a triple attribute beast. In the arena, Wang Yin looked around, dazed. What the hell? Where'd it go? He was completely unaware of the dark shadow on the ground creeping up right behind him. From their vantage point, Chun Kanyan and Su Rian understood instantly. It turned into a shadow. No wonder the ice couldn't hold it. Just then, Heifeng erupted from the shadow behind Wang Yin in a surprise attack. But Ice Flame was quick to intervene, protecting its master. It successfully knocked Heifeng back to Xingyu's side. Xingyu scoffed, time to show you what we can really do. Heifeng, silent retribution. In an instant, Heifeng vanished again, only to reappear beside Ice Flame and unleash a blinding flurry of claw attacks, causing Ice Flame to shriek in pain. Ice Flame, fight back. I said fight back. Wang Yin screamed frantically, but it was no use. Silent retribution was a dark attribute skill. Once it connects, it silences the target for a full 3 seconds. Seizing the opening, Xingyu immediately ordered Heifeng to unleash its Hell's Roar. A moment later, the crowd watched as Ice Flame was blasted backward before collapsing, unconscious. It was no longer able to battle. The match is over. The referee strode to Xingyu's side, raised his arm, and announced, the winner is Xiao Xingyu. The stands erupted. Students leaped to their feet, chanting Xingyu's name. Meanwhile, Wang Yin was on his knees, muttering, no, this can't be. Xingyu walked up to him. You lost. Su Rian also came down to the arena floor. According to the rules, You owe him an apology. Let's end this farce. Wang Yin kept his head down for a few seconds, then gritted his teeth. Xiao Xingyu, I apologize. He stormed out of the arena, muttering under his breath, Xingyu, you got lucky. I'll make you pay for this. Su Ruyin turned to Xingyu with a smile. Xiao Xingyu, that was an excellent performance. You're the second student who has truly impressed me. I look forward to seeing what you do in the freshman ranking competition in 3 days. Xingyu scratched his head, a little embarrassed. Thank you, headmaster. But who was the first? Su Ruyin's expression turned serious. The genius girl who shattered the record with a spirit power score over 1,000. Yi Shunning. It's her again, Xingyu thought. I remember hearing about her at the entrance exam. Just then, Su Ruyin produced a ring and held it out to him. You're also exceptionally talented. Consider this spatial ring a reward for your victory. A spatial ring is a high-tech storage device created using advanced technology. It can hold supplies like food, medicine, and other essentials. Xingyu's eyes widened. A spatial ring. It can hold anything. Xingyu took the ring with a chuckle. Well then, I'll gladly accept. Thank you, headmaster. Afterward, worried that Ru Xue was waiting for him, Xingyu hurried home. However, as he was leaving the academy, he bumped right into a small girl, Shermang. Xingyu quickly steadied her. Whoa, hey little one, are you alright? Dazed, Shermang replied. I am okay. Xingyu crouched down and gently patted her head. You should be more careful, little one. It's time to head home. He stood to leave, but Shermang suddenly grabbed his leg. Big brother, I have nowhere to go. Please, take me with you. A moment later, at their apartment, when Ru Xue saw Xingyu walk in with a little girl, she pinched his arm hard. We just moved here today, and you're already trafficking children. Xingyu yelped, No sis, it's not like that. Let me explain. Ru Xue fumed. Explain what? The evidence is standing right here. A few minutes later, so it's like this. Shermang is afraid of demon beasts, which means she can never become a beastmaster. Her family was cruel to her, so she ran away. I thought maybe you could help her overcome her fear. Playing along, Shermang hugged Ru Xue with tears in her eyes. That's right. Please, Sister Ru Xue, let me stay. I don't want to go back. Ru Xue managed a tight smile. Fine, you can stay. Then, Ru Xue turned to her brother. But Xingyu, I want you to remember one thing. Never get involved with any woman from the Yi family. The next day at the academy, Xingyu stood in line for a test, but his mind kept replaying Ru Xue's words. Stay away from the Yi family? Why would she say that out of nowhere? Overhearing him muttering, Wu Shengyu sidled up. What's that, Brother Xiao? Something about the Yi family? Teacher Chen said today is about assigning us our battlefield positions. What do you think the positions are? Hey, Brother Xiao, what position do you think my rainstorm butterfly is suited for? Chen Kanyan pointed a stern finger. Wu Shengyu, no talking in line. Wu Shengyu quickly straightened up. Yes, Teacher Chen. Chen Kanyan addressed the class seriously. All right, in order of your student IDs, you'll summon your beast companions one by one to complete a series of tests. Your results will determine your combat position. One by one, the students stepped up, and Chen Kanyan announced the results. Song Su, your beast defense is outstanding. You're a tank. Wu Xingyo's rainstorm butterfly demonstrated powerful, wide-area water attacks. Your position is mage. Next, Xiao Xingyu. Hearing his name, Xingyu stepped forward. Chen Kanyan looked at him. First test, attack power. Are you ready, Xingyu? Begin. At the signal, Xingyu summoned Hei Feng and had it use Hell's Roar on the testing machine. The machine lit up with a result. A triple critical hit for a staggering 6,371 damage. The students gasped. Whoa, a triple crit. I can barely get a 1.5. Chen Kanyan stared at the number. An initial form beast's ultimate skill usually caps out between 500 and 1,500. I never imagined the Hellfire Gale Wolf could land a triple critical hit over 2,000, let alone 6. Xingyu spoke up. Teacher Chun, the attack test is done. I guess I'd be suited for an assassin role. As for the others. Continue. Chen Kanyan cut him off, thinking, let's see just how far your potential goes, Xingyu. So, Xingyu had no choice but to proceed with the rest of the tests. For long-range attack, he had Hei Feng use Hellfire. Wu Shengyu yelled, holy cow, that's got to be at least 800 meters. Maybe you should be a marksman, Brother Xiao. During the defense test, Wu Shengyu gasped. It can even take a hit from Teacher Chen's transcendent form beast. Brother Xiao is incredible. For the control test, Xingyu had Hei Feng use Hell's Entanglement. Wu Shengyu piped up, Brother Xiao, you should just be a mage. Finally, during the support test, Chen Kanyan read the data from his tablet. According to the simulation, any allied beast within 10 meters of the Hellfire Gale Wolf will have its fighting spirit boosted by 30%, and its attack power and speed increased by 10%. Wu Shengyu asked, so what's his position, Teacher Chen? He could do everything. How do you even choose? In his head, he added, he's so good, I'm speechless. Chen Kanyan held up a finger. Students, besides the 5 main positions, there's one more that is a perfect fit for Xiao Xingyu. And that is, Xingyu was declared an all-rounder, stunning everyone. Xingyu immediately asked, Teacher Chun, what's an all-rounder? Kanyan explained, when a Beastmaster's companion excels in every role, that Beastmaster earns the title of all-rounder. He smiled, and it's clear that Xiao Xingyu is the only all-rounder in our class. Bathed in the admiring gazes of his classmates, Xingyu felt a surge of pride. Brother Xiao, you're a genius. Yeah, totally. Faced with their praise, Xingyu grew embarrassed. It's nothing, really. Kanyan spoke up again. But don't get too carried away. All-rounders are rare, but they're not unheard of. We don't have all the data on this year's freshman yet. For now, we just know about Xingyu. He then added, last year's all-rounder, for example, was a girl named Yi Shuning. Then there's Han Tianjun from the second year. The third-year all-rounders are Murong Qingyong and Li Xianshu. Kanyan looked at his students. So all of you keep working hard. After class, Xingyu headed into town. I should pick up some supplements for Heifeng. The freshman ranking competition is coming up. Suddenly, a group of thugs blocked his path. Hey kid, where do you think you're going? Xingyu frowned. Who are you people? The leader sneered, radiating aggression. You've never heard of the Black Tiger Guild? You must have a death wish. Wang Yin pointed at Xingyu. Guildmaster Lei, stop wasting your breath. Just break one of his legs, and we'll see how arrogant he is then. The man scrambled to reply, of course, young Master Wang. Right away. The group closed in on Xingyu. Offending young Master Wang was the last mistake you'll ever make. Xingyu's eyes widened slightly. Guildmaster Lei? He glanced at the star ranks on their clothes. 3-star and 4-star Beastmasters. All of them. He said angrily, a whole group of you ganging up on a 1-star Beastmaster? You have no shame, do you? Wang Yin scoffed. So what if we are? Power is everything. What are you going to do about it? Guildmaster Lei added, relax, young Master Wang. I'll handle this punk right now. With a roar, he summoned his beast. Come, Thunder Tiger. A majestic white tiger crackling with purple lightning appeared before them. Lei pointed. Get him. The Thunder Tiger lunged. In a flash, Xingyu summoned Heifeng, who met the tiger head-on. Its eyes glowing crimson, Heifeng clamped its powerful jaws onto the Thunder Tiger's neck. In a single move, Heifeng slammed Lei's beast to the ground. He stared wide-eyed. Young Master Wang never said this kid's beast was so powerful. Guildmaster Lei started to panic. It's just a mature tier beast. How can it possibly match my transcendent tier, Thunder Tiger? He sneered at Xingyu, so you got lucky once. Let's see how you handle the full might of my Black Tiger Guild. As he spoke, his men summoned their own beasts. 3 more ferocious beasts appeared, snarling at Xingyu and Heifeng. Suddenly, a woman's voice cut through the tension. Oh, let's see if your Black Tiger Guild is really so tough. Lei and his men froze, stunned by the newcomer's sudden arrival. The girl stepped in front of Xingyu, hands on her hips. Or if my Azure Sky Guild is a cut above. Xingyu and Heifeng turned in surprise to see the group that had just arrived. When he saw Qin Yinran at the lead, his face lit up. Sister Qin. The Black Tiger members panicked. Boss Lei, we're surrounded. It's the Azure Sky Guild. The Azure Sky Guild. Lei's blood ran cold. They were the second strongest guild in Dragon's Hidden City. Not even the top-ranked Ancient Peak Guild would dare to pick a fight with them. He immediately changed his tune, bowing slightly. Young Lady Qin, what brings you here? She casually slung an arm around Xingyu's shoulders. Just passing by. I was wondering what you and your men were planning to do to my dear little brother. Lei's jaw dropped. You're Guildmaster Qin's only daughter. Since when did you have a? Yinran cut him off sharply. Xiao Xingyu is my sworn brother. My sworn brother. She glared at him. You mess with him. You mess with me. Guildmaster Lei fell silent, a look of grim resignation on his face. Yinran's voice dropped, full of menace. And that means you're messing with the entire Azure Sky Guild. Guildmaster Lei's demeanor shifted instantly to one of fawning servitude. Young Lady Qin, this is all a huge misunderstanding. He jabbed a thumb at Wang Yin. It was him. This brat hired us to give your brother some trouble. Now the center of attention, Wang Yin panicked. Young Lady Qin, I didn't mean to fight him. Ignoring him completely, Yinran looked at Lei. You know what to do, don't you? Breaking into a cold sweat, he nodded eagerly. Crystal clear, young lady. Lei turned to his men. This little punk dared to use us to target young Master Xiao. Get him, boys. Wang Yin shrieked as they descended on him. But I hired you. What are you doing? Back at the Azure Sky Guild, Yinran was fuming. Xiaoyu, how do you always manage to find this kind of trouble? Xingyu shrugged. I was just going to buy some supplements for Heifeng. Guess it was just my unlucky day. Supplements? She said. You should have just come to me. The Azure Sky Guild specializes in that stuff. Yinran grinned. From now on, just tell me what you need. It's on the house. Xingyu's mouth twitched. I can't believe she's being so generous. And she's the guild master's only daughter. She then gave him a tour. This is our training base. We have state-of-the-art equipment to help beasts master their combat skills faster. Moving on, she showed him another area. And this is the rec zone. After a tough mission, our beast masters can unwind here. We got everything from golf simulators to saunas. Next, she led him to the top floor. This is the conference room. It's where we plan our most important missions and map out strategies. Their last stop was the medical wing. It's fully stocked with advanced equipment and every medicinal ingredient you can think of. But most importantly, our Beastmaster doctors are the best in the business. They can handle any injury a beast might suffer. Xingyu thought, Beastmaster doctors? He grabbed her hand, his eyes shining. Sister Qin, can I join the guild? I want to be a Beastmaster doctor here. She hesitated. Well, I don't know. A sharp voice cut them off. Absolutely not. The voice belonged to Lu Yu, the guild's vice master. She looked Xingyu up and down with a sneer. We don't know who you are, how old you are, or what experience you have. You a doctor in our guild? Don't make me laugh. Yanran quickly stepped in. Annie Lu, this is the boy I told you about. The one who helped me with the three-eyed ape on the ship. He's my sworn brother. Just then, a guild member burst in, frantic. Vice Master Lu, we've just had several heavily injured beasts brought to the med bay. He stammered, we're short-staffed. What do we do? Lu Yu kept her cool. Don't panic. You, call in staff in the other branches. Yanran, go ask the other guilds for help. The man cut her off, desperate. There's no time, Vice Master. They're bleeding out. They won't last much longer. Xingyu stepped forward. Let me help. Vice Master Lu, every second counts. In the med bay, a beast named Beeching was being rushed toward an operating room on a stretcher. A doctor shouted orders. Table 3, it's Beeching bleeding heavily. Get the reserve blood bags now. The beast master cleared a path, yelling frantically, out of the way. Make way. Beeching was nearly motionless from the blood loss, its breathing shallow and weak. The medical staff surrounded the beast, a tense silence broken only by the owner's desperate plea. Doctor, please save my beast. The room was a whirlwind of frantic activity. Too much blood loss. Clamps aren't working. Try the hemostatic agent. It's no use. We can't stop the bleeding. A doctor shook his head, defeated. None of the conventional methods are working. Xingyu took in the scene, his expression a mixture of seriousness and deep thought. On the treatment table, Beeching groaned in agony, eyes squeezed shut against the pain. System, Beeching. Rank, Transcendent Tier 3. Loyalty, 92. Bloodline, Elite. Vitals, puncture wound from Demon King Tier, Beast, Golden Needle, Venomous Bee King. Wound is coated in a green mucus, preventing coagulation. Unable to heal. One of the doctors analyzed the wound. It's from a Golden Needle Venomous Bee King. That green mucus is a venom that's keeping the wound from closing. Xingyu turned to the beast's owner, his voice calm and confident. I can stop the bleeding. Do you trust me? The owner laid a trembling hand on his beast. At a time like this, I have to. Please just save him. Save my Beeching. Xingyu gave his instructions. We need 1 heavenly spear herb and crushed purple ing flowers to make 20 grams of paste. Mix it with 1 poison attribute, transcendent tier beast crystal, and boil for 5 minutes. The doctor stared in disbelief. Are you insane? Every one of those ingredients is highly toxic. You'll kill it. Xingyu stood firm. Do it now. If we wait any longer, it will die. Beeching's owner screamed. What are you waiting for? Get the medicine. Spurred into action, the doctors rushed to comply. 5 minutes later, a doctor returned with a vial of green liquid. Here's the medicine. Xingyu quickly and skillfully pulled on a pair of surgical gloves. He took the vial from the doctor and carefully uncorked it. Xingyu poured the medicine onto Beeching's deep, circular wound, which was still oozing green mucus. As the medicine made contact, the beast roared in pain, startling everyone in the room. Then someone shouted it stopped. The bleeding has stopped. Sure enough, the flow of blood had ceased, with only a few drops of green liquid remaining at the wound's edge. As Beeching finally relaxed into exhaustion, its owner hugged it tightly, tears of relief streaming down his face. You're alive. Oh, thank goodness. Nearby, Xingyu turned to Lu Yu with a smile. So, Vice Master Lu, was that a satisfactory performance? Awestruck, Lu Yu extended a hand. Your skills are beyond anything I could have imagined. I spoke too soon. Please, allow me to formally invite you to join the Azure Sky Guild as our special alchemist. I'd be delighted. Xingyu beamed, shaking her hand to seal the deal. Back at home, Rushiwa was grilling him. Let me get this straight. You're late because you signed a contract to be a special alchemist for the Azure Sky Guild? He answered sheepishly, yes, sis. She turned away, annoyed. So you've got a new sworn sister, and you've already forgotten about your real one. Xingyu rushed to explain, no, sis, it's not like that. Just then, Shermang popped out. Brother Yu, what's a special alchemist? Is it yummy? Xingyu laughed. It means I have a job with the Azure Sky Guild, and they'll pay me a salary. He grinned. This weekend, I'm treating everyone to a huge feast. Yay, yay, Shermang cheered. Meanwhile, in his room, Wang Yin was laid up in bed, his left leg suspended in a cast. He screamed in a rage, Xiao Xingyu, I will never forgive you for this. A man, Wang Chong, stood over the bed with his arms crossed. Pathetic. Tears of frustration welled in Wang Yan's eyes. Father, you have to get revenge for me. His father's voice was cold. You are my son, and you lost a match to some nobody from a backwater town. You haven't just embarrassed yourself. You've disgraced the entire Wang family. Wang Yin sobbed, wiping his tears. Father, please stop scolding me. How was I supposed to know Xiao Xingyu had a triple attribute beast? Wang Chong sat beside his son, gritting his teeth. On top of that, he has the Azure Sky Guild backing him now. I'm afraid you've lost your chance to get even. Wang Chang's eyes narrowed thoughtfully. The Azure Sky Guild. Indeed, our Wang family can't afford to provoke them. But what if Xiao Xingyu were to have an accident during the Yinan Mountain trial? If he were to be killed by a demon beast? Well, that would have nothing to do with us now, would it? Wang Chang's lips curled into a sinister smile as he adjusted his glasses, victory already in his sights. The day of the trial arrived. Yinan Mountain was bathed in brilliant sunlight, piercing through the lush canopy under a cloudless sky. The instructors stood ready as Wang Chong addressed the freshmen. Today, you will all participate in the Yinan Mountain trial. This event will be live-streamed across every major social media platform. Wang Chong held up the microphone, gesturing to the students. The bracelets you're wearing will track the number of demon beasts you defeat and record your battles. He then announced the grading system. Defeating 1 to 10 demon beasts will earn you a C grade. 11 to 30 will earn you a B. 31 to 50 will earn you an A grade. The high-tech screen displayed the scoring tiers. 51 to 80 demon beasts will earn you an S grade. And 80 or more will earn you an S+ grade. Rushue stepped forward. Vice Dean Wang, before we begin, please announce this year's all-rounders. A murmur went through the crowd. I heard last year's top student was Yining Shuang. Wang Chong looked down at his list. Based on our assessments, there are 3 all-rounders among this year's freshmen. First, from Class 1, Murong Yangshua. The tall, platinum-haired young man radiated confidence. He was none other than the son of the prestigious Murong family. Second, also from Class 1, Murong Xinshin. A student nearby gasped, wow, 2 all-rounders from Class 1. That girl with the pink hair must be Murong Xinshin, from the Murong family. And third, from Class 3, Xiao Xingyu. The name came as a surprise to most. Only Xingyu himself, now the center of attention, was still thinking about the name Murong. The Dragon Nation has 4 great Beastmaster families. The Yi, the Li, the Murong, and the Shangguan. Could they be from that Murong family? Each of the 4 great families was known for a unique type of beast companion, and they each ruled over a different territory. The scene shifted to the Azure Dragon Academy broadcast room, where instructors sat at a panel, their eyes fixed on the screen behind the host, Yang Su. He began with professional enthusiasm. Hello, everyone watching our live stream. I'm your host for this trial, Yang Su. The camera focused on Rushue as she posed a question. Vice Dean Wang, what's your prediction for Xiao Xingyu's final count? Wang Chong replied coldly. 50 would be generous. Kainyan, however, looked thoughtful. Not a chance. A kid with his talent will take down at least 80. Rushue rested her chin on her hand, a mischievous glint in her eyes. What if you're both wrong? I bet he's going to break Yi Ningxuan's record. Just you wait, he's about to work a miracle. Back outside, the weather was perfect. Yang Su's voice boomed, and they're off. The students are entering the trial grounds. As the students warmed up, their determination palpable, his voice echoed once more, the trial has officially begun. 20 minutes later, Yang Su reported, less than half an hour in, and Wan Lin from Class 2 has already taken down a short-tailed bear. His count is now over 10. Rushue frowned slightly, a flicker of concern for Xingyu in her eyes. The screen flashed with images of another giant demon beast falling. A big congratulations to Sun Tianxia from Class 5, who has just passed the 20 beast mark. Suddenly, Yang Su's voice rose in excitement. Unbelievable. We're only an hour into the trial. And Murong Yangshua of Class 1 has already defeated 43 demon beasts. The livestream's comments section exploded. He's the pride of the Murong family for a reason. Young Master Murong is incredible. I want to have his babies. The Murong family is just built different. Yang Su lavished praise on him. Murong Yangshua's White Dream Lion is the only beast in this trial with spatial abilities. Its teleportation allows it to instantly close the distance, and its attacks have a piercing effect that bypasses all defenses. The screen showed the White Dream Lion sinking its teeth into a silver lynx snake, its eyes glowing fiercely. The silver lynx snake may have powerful regenerative abilities, Yang Su narrated, but it's completely outmatched by the White Dream Lion's power. This is just brutal to watch. The White Dream Lion began to tear the snake apart with its jaws. Yang Shua stopped it immediately. Xiao Bai, don't play with your food. He touched the dying snake. Just extract the beast crystal. The scoreboard was in constant flux. Xin, the only girl in the top 3, had taken a lead, with Yang Shua and Xingyu close behind. The livestream switched to her battle against a massive demon beast. After that incredible display from Murong Yangshua, let's check in on Murong Xinshin. Yang Su announced. Her companion is the Blazing Bone Sea Bat, a legendary bloodline and the only undead-type beast in this trial. Folks, this girl is a powerhouse. Her opponent, A bloodthirsty mad lion roared with feral intensity. The bloodthirsty mad lion is a tier 2 primordial beast with a lion spirit bloodline, Yang-Su explained. Its physical attacks have a 5-fold critical strike effect. An incredibly strong beast, but unfortunately for it, it's run into the blazing bone sea bat. This is the end of the line. The comments filled with praise. Go, Lady Murong. Shin is the best. We're with you all the way. She's even stronger than her brother. Yang-Su added, if Murong Shin secures this kill, her total will reach 51. Elsewhere, Yang Shuo glanced at the scoreboard, a proud smile on his face. Looks like my sister is going to take first place. Suddenly, his eyes widened in shock. Wait, someone's passing her. 1 minute earlier, in the heat of battle, Shin watched with a focused, determined expression as her beast moved in for the kill. Her bat unleashed a blindingly brilliant stream of purple energy. Shin smiled, victory assured. Another one down. At that exact moment, a shout shattered her concentration. Hey Feng, snatch it! Just as her beast companion swooped in, mouth wide, to deliver the final blow. The demon beast was suddenly struck in the chest, blood spraying everywhere. A triumphant voice echoed through the clearing. Got it! On Yinan Mountain, Xingyu and Shin now stood facing each other over the corpse of the bloodthirsty mad lion. Perched atop Hei Feng, he offered her a cheeky grin. Friend Murong, thanks for the gift. Her face was a mask of calm, but inside, she was screaming, I'm going to at hashtag $% ing kill you. The scoreboard updated instantly. Yang-Su's voice crackled with excitement. What a dramatic turn of events. This young man is shameless. Murong Shin did all the work, only to have the scoundrel Xiao Xingyu steal her kill at the last second and surge into first place. Just then, more giant demon beasts emerged near Xingyu. It was a swarm of three-eyed demon ants. He immediately took a combat stance. Yang-Su narrated, you can feel the tension through the screen. Folks, the rivalry between these two is heating up. Shin's eyes burned with determination. Who will claim the three-eyed demon ant? Xingyu sat atop Hei Feng and gave the order. Hei Feng, infernal entanglement. Yang-Su kept up the play-by-play. Xiao Xingyu strikes first. The three-eyed demon ant shell is incredibly tough, but the hellfire of a hellish gale wolf bypasses armor, dealing direct damage to the enemy. The sound of crackling flames filled the air as Hei Feng's fire coiled around the ant. Xingyu timed his next move perfectly. Hei Feng, finish it. Hei Feng unleashed a blazing torrent of fire directly at the ant. Infernal roar. Suddenly, a blast of wind deflected the flames, and Murong Shin makes her move. The bat beast's sonic waves have interrupted the hellish gale wolf's final attack. Shin seized the opportunity, and her blazing bone sea bat incinerated the three-eyed demon ant. The demon ant collapsed, dissolving to reveal a large, glittering crystal. She swooped in and plucked the crystal from the ground. Xingyu approached her, a hint of annoyance in his voice. Friend Murong, I didn't realize you were so petty. The constantly shifting ranks made the competition even more thrilling. Folks, things just got a whole lot more interesting. As it stands, Xiao Xingyu and Murong Shin are tied. The top spot is still up for grabs. With less than an hour left, who will come out on top? Let's find out. Xingyu is already moving on. Hey Feng, let's go. But before he could even attack his next target, it was wiped out in a flash. It was Shin again, and Murong Shin steals another one from Xiao Xingyu. They're going at it again. Xingyu looked on in frustration as kill after kill was stolen from him. It's official. Wherever I go, she's going to be there to steal my kills. Her total now reached 89. Half an hour has passed, Yang-Su reported, and by relentlessly targeting Xiao Xingyu's prey, Murong Shin has solidified her hold on first place. Xingyu finally tried to reason with her. Friend Murong, I know I was wrong to steal your kill, but do you really have to follow me around like this? Shin just snorted angrily. Oomph. Yang-Su leaned into the drama. Can Murong Shin extend her lead? Or will Xiao Xingyu find a way to fight back? Stay tuned. The camera zoomed in on Shin's furious expression. Xingyu's tone changed, a challenge in his voice. All right, friend Murong. No more holding back. You'd better watch out. The camera caught his confident smirk. Did you hear that, viewers? Xiao Xingyu says he wasn't even trying before. But with less than 30 minutes on the clock, can he really reclaim the top spot? Riding Hei Feng, he shot off in search of more prey. Shin was right on his tail. Neither was willing to give an inch. The minutes ticked by, and the number of beasts they defeated shattered all previous records. Their fierce rivalry had become the highlight of the entire trial. He quickly adapted, targeting low-flying demon beasts. Let's see you steal these from me while you're way up there. He taunted. Shin was so focused on intercepting Xingyu that she was now missing more targets than she hit. She swooped low on her beast, screaming, "You scoundrel!" Xingyu shot back confidently. Less than 30 seconds left, friend Murong. You can't beat me. Shin just screamed again, "You scoundrel!" Even Yang-Su was ready to call it. Barring any last-minute surprises, it looks like first place will go to Xiao Xingyu. Barring any last-minute surprises, it looks like first place will go to Xiao Xingyu. Xingyu was getting tired of her insults. Is scoundrel the only word you know? Suddenly, an incredibly powerful aura erupted nearby. A demon beast had been watching them from behind a large boulder, waiting for its moment. With a deafening roar, it lunged toward Xingyu. Yang Su gasped, what's going on? Why is there a Tier 3 complete form demon beast in the trial zone? Xingyu reacted instantly, leaping onto Hei Feng's back. But the beast was too fast. Its immense demonic power slammed into them. He stared, his eyes wide with terror. They were too slow to evade. The force of the attack sent both him and Hei Feng hurtling off the edge of the cliff. Crap! Xin watched in horror, completely frozen. She scrambled to the edge of the cliff. Xingyu was barely hanging on to a branch, with Hei Feng clinging to his leg. Xin sent her beast to distract the demon beast while she tried to help him. Give me your hand. Dangling precariously over the abyss, Xingyu's eyes suddenly spotted a figure lurking below. Wang Yan. So it was you. The flimsy branch couldn't hold their combined weight. With a sickening crack, it snapped. Xin could only watch as he fell, a scream of despair tearing from her throat. Xiao Xingyu. Back in the broadcast room, the atmosphere was unbearably tense. Kanyan slammed his hands on the table and shot to his feet. Dean, I'm going out there to save my student. Rushue remained calm. Teacher Chun, please calm down. Xiao Xingyu and Murong Xin are my students too. As the dean, I will not let anything happen to them. The two of them hurried out. I'll have security activate the emergency rescue protocol, Kanyan said. Wang Chong remained in his seat, a smug smile playing on his lips. So much for being a genius. A simple little push was all it took to send that brat to his grave. Moments later, far below the cliff, shafts of sunlight pierced the gloomy darkness of the dense forest. Xingyu's eyes fluttered open, his entire body screaming in pain. I'm alive? An image flashed through his mind. Wang Yan's insidious smirk as he lurked by the cliff's edge. It all clicked. Wang Yan, that bastard. It was his doing again. This time, I swear, I won't let him get away with it. A wave of panic hit him as he realized Hei Feng was gone. Hei Feng, he yelled frantically. Then he saw that he was lying on top of Hei Feng's body. A sharp pang of guilt shot through him as he gently stroked his companion. Hei Feng, did you use your own body to cushion my fall? A soft, pained whimper escaped Hei Feng's throat. Fortunately, as a skilled alchemist, Xingyu always carried emergency supplies. He carefully opened a vial and brought it to Hei Feng's mouth. Drink this healing elixir, Hei Feng. The pain will go away soon, he murmured. Just then, the sky abruptly darkened. Ominous clouds gathered, and a torrential downpour began. Looking at the sudden storm, Xingyu sighed in resignation. It's raining. He quickly recalled Hei Feng to give him time to recover. I need to find us some shelter. After a bit of searching, he found a relatively spacious cave. He watched the rain intensify outside, his mood sinking with it. I wonder when this will let up? With no way to contact anyone, a knot of worry tightened in his chest. My sister must be going crazy. And he remembered Xin screaming, reaching for him. I wonder if she's okay. Suddenly, the sharp snap of a twig echoed from deeper within the cave. Xingyu froze, a sense of dread creeping over him. Someone else is in here. As he turned, a hand shot out of the darkness and clamped around his throat. A woman's voice, cold as ice, hissed in his ear, human. You have seen this Empress's true face. For that, you must die. Her grip tightened, and he struggled desperately to activate his ability. Information flooded his mind. Name, Nine-Tailed Demonic Fox. Rank, Tier 1 Beast King. Bloodline, Mythical Nine-Tailed Fox Clan. Talent 1, Eye of Calamity, petrifies any enemy of a lower rank. Talent 2, Nine-Tailed Fox Transformation, burns enemy souls with terrifying psychic attacks. Attributes, Illusion, Psionic Fire. Loyalty, not applicable. Hidden Evolution Path, Nine-Tailed Demonic Fox, Ten-Tailed Heavenly Fox, Ten-Tailed Dragon Fox. He realized what she was. A nine-tailed demonic fox, a beastman-type demon beast. The woman looked stunned. Human, I didn't expect you to recognize this Empress's true form. Unable to speak, he screamed in his mind. Even if I know what you are, it doesn't matter. A beast king, I don't stand a chance. But she had no intention of letting him live. It seems this Empress has no choice but to silence you permanently. Xingyu thrashed, trying to force out a sound. Wait, stop. He gasped, managing to choke out a few words. You're injured by a pure-blood dragon. You'll be dead in less than half an hour. She looked even more shocked. How could you possibly? Just then, a wave of pain shot through her, making her wince. Could it be? While she was distracted, Xingyu saw his chance. Now, Xingyu unleashed his spiritual power. A brilliant flash of light momentarily blinded her. He used that moment to scramble back, putting some distance between them. Xingyu rubbed his bruised throat. If I could identify you as a nine-tailed demonic fox, why wouldn't I know about a little detail like your injury? As she coughed up a mouthful of blood, he focused his ability on her again. Status: severely wounded, near death. Time until death: 29 minutes. Pathology analysis: wounded by a pure blood dragon. Draconic energy has invaded the body. Heart meridian is damaged. Blood and chi are in chaotic reverse flow. The information surprised him. A pure blood dragon? I thought they went extinct 300 years ago. Still, I need to calm her down first. Without a second thought, he said decisively, I can save you. Weakened as she was, she eyed him with suspicion. You're merely a one-star beastmaster. You think you can heal me? She knew how dire her situation was. My wounds were inflicted by a pure blood dragon. Even a most skilled human beast healer would be helpless. Xingyu's expression was unwavering. It's not difficult at all. I can save you. He had already figured out his leverage. There's no point in healing you if you're just going to kill me afterward. To guarantee his own survival, he laid out his condition. You must sign a blood pact with me. Outside, the rain continued to fall, mirroring the storm brewing inside the cave. She erupted in a furious wave of energy. You insolent whelp. You dare demand that I, this empress, submit to you? That I become your beast companion? Xingyu braced himself against the force of her aura, his expression grim. That's right. Her eyes glowed crimson as she roared. You're courting death. She lunged at him, radiating a murderous energy that seemed to swallow the air in the cave. Her hand closed around his throat again. He struggled to speak. Killing me is easy, but if I die, so do you. She glared at him, her pride warring with her will to live. Must I truly submit to this human? Suddenly, a powerful tremor racked her body, and her spirit wavered for an instant. She trembled and fell to her knees. Xingyu pressed his advantage. The dragon's power is already deep inside your heart meridian, isn't it? If you don't agree to the pact now, it'll be too late. Dalla's mind raced. No, I can't die yet. I still have to complete the mission my sister gave me. Her grip on his throat slowly loosened, leaving angry, purple marks on his skin. Finally, with no other choice, she conceded. Fine, I agree to sign the blood pact. Then from this moment on, his expression turned solemn as he bit the tip of his finger, beginning the ritual. A drop of fresh blood welled up on his fingertip as he continued. You belong to me, Xiao Xingyu. He touched his bloody finger to her forehead. Instantly, a brilliant, star-shaped sigil of light flared between them. Dalu sighed in resignation, though she didn't forget her station. So, your name is Xiao Xingyu. Now, are you going to heal this empress or not? Xingyu replied casually, of course. You're my beast companion now. I'll take good care of you. As he started to take off his shirt, her face turned bright red. What are you doing? Why are you taking off your clothes? His expression was dead serious. In his hand, a sharp dagger appeared. I'm going to heal you. If I don't take off my shirt, how am I supposed to get my blood? Without another word, he plunged the dagger straight into his own chest, gritting his teeth against the pain. Xingyu gestured to the fresh wound on his chest. Drink, quickly. Dalla's face was crimson with embarrassment. She stammered, what are you talking about? I couldn't possibly. How could this empress do something so indecent? Xingyu ignored her protests, explaining, my primal blood can protect your heart meridian. She panicked internally. To hell with my pride. Then, blushing furiously, she leaned in closer to him.